What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Up in the Mix. It's David again. Who else? And today I'm going to show you guys how to replace drum sounds with Trigger 2. Pull up. So I produced this song and I took off the drums. I have just this drum loop where I like the swing of it, but I want to add my own sounds to it. So I have it stretched and you can hear that it's not the best quality. I wouldn't be able to release it like that. So what I want to do is use that swing and use the rhythm of it, but add my own kick, snare, and hi-hats to it. So what I'm gonna do first is I have trigger on all three of these tracks. I'm gonna name this one kick, snare, hi-hat. Oops. Okay. It has trigger on all three of them. I'm gonna show you exactly how to use this right now. So we have I'm really looking for the transients. And if you guys don't know what transients are, they are the initial hit of a sound wave. So from this sound right here, the transient would be this guy. So what I'm gonna use, the tool I'm gonna use is tap to transients. If you come up here, it says tap to transients. You have to have that selected. And once you have that on, every single time you hit tab, it's gonna jump transients. So using that and my B, which is cut, I'm gonna slice every single sound up. Like so. Just for a couple bars, because this is a 2-bar loop anyway. Okay, cool. And with this guy, I'm gonna drag all the kicks down to my kick. Let me see. Yep. And then the snares I'm gonna bring down to my snare track. Missed a couple. Okay, cool, I got all of them. What is this? Open hi-hat. All right, cool. Now in my kick, I'm gonna go to trigger, enable it, and I'm gonna lower this detail until it detects all these transients. Now if I play this on a loop, see it's triggering all those. That's every time I load up this kick here. So if you look closely, it's triggering every time the kick is detected. I'm gonna go to my browser here, turn on Audition, and audition some kicks, throw it in here, go back to triggering. And then on this mixer, you can, tune up, tune down. You can even stack kicks up to 8 of them. And then you can change the blend of them. So it's a pretty powerful tool. It even has curves where you can shorten kicks or let it ring out. So I highly suggest getting this plugin if you're a producer and engineer. So there's always times where we get stuff to mix and the sounds may not be up to par with the song. You know, in that case, I'll ask the producer, hey, can I replace the sound? I have a kick that might work better for this. If they say yeah, then I proceed to adding trigger. If they say no, then I'll just do the best I can without doing it. So, you know, always use discretion and get permission to use and replace sounds. I'm gonna go down to my snare and select a different location. So I'm gonna go to my snares, click open, and then go to my browser and audition some of these snares. This would be cool for now. So now you have individual control. Where when this has a cool swing to it, but it just doesn't hit enough. A lot of times I will duplicate this on top of the actual track. So let's say I'm gonna take these guys down for now. And then what I'll do is bring my original loop and stack it. Next thing I'm gonna do is the hi-hat track. Since I already have it there, I'm gonna go to bass directory and make sure we have hi-hat selected. Go back to browser, this guy. I'm gonna use hi-hat 4. And especially when things are really quiet like this, you wanna be very diligent with your sensitivity and retrigger and detail settings. I'm gonna solo it out. If I use the same settings I had with the kick, nothing would play. Maybe one, and I'm missing all these guys in the middle. So what I'm gonna go is detail all the way down and retrigger up a little bit. Because if you don't use retrigger, it's gonna detect every single transient instead of the actual transient. So kind of play with it. Yeah, I like that. And make sure your sensitivity is high enough to catch them. Right now they're not catching. You'll see red arrows when they start catching. Make sure you get all of them. There you go. Trigger also replicates the velocity of the hits. So if you look, this one is going to be louder than this one. So it preserves your playing as much as it can. This is all together. This one's a open hi-hat. And I used the Helix hat number 2. What it was before was, I replaced it with this guy. I might turn it up. Or maybe turn it down because we still have the OG in there. We might not even need this, honestly. So this was before. And then this is now. So that's how you would take a drum loop, and in 10 minutes you make it your own. Sometimes we find really cool drum loops from old records and things like that, where we really like the swing or the placement of the drums, but we want to use updated sounds, and this is how you would do it. For all my producers, engineers, and artists out there, I hope this has been useful to you. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If there's something that I could have done better, let me know. If there's something that I didn't show you, let me know and comment below. This is David with All Up in the Mix. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out. Peace.